Hello everybody, welcome back to a new episode of Friendly Dissonance. Today we are going to be reviewing two albums, old prog rock album. Can we have this in the background?
I have it to where I won't pick up the mic.
Oh, okay, cool.
That way I can just at least listen and catch up.
Alright, bet, that's what's up. So one album is an old prog rock album, I think we should start with that one. Its name is Permanent Waves by Rush. Old prog rock band. They're a little fun fact. They're Canadian, full-on Canadian band.
I didn't know they were Canadian.
Really? You didn't know they were Canadian?
I couldn't even tell their vocals. They were
yeah. I mean, they're probably from like Southern Canada. You feel me? They're probably not from fucking Manitoba or some shit.
I was like, their vocal. I mean, they're like a lot of the older rock bands. Their vocals are really like high pitched. Like, they're like, hey, baby.
What the fuck?
I don't know. I couldn't think of any lyrics off the top of my head, so I just made some.
Really? You couldn't think of the lyrics? Maybe off of this recent album we listened to? Really? Okay.
I was like, well, cause I believe the lyrics weren't all they were like on par with the background audio, like the beat. So it was kind of hard to hear sometimes because I felt like they were being intertwined. Like they felt like the audio mixing was a little too forgiving on the part of the vocals instead of the part of the background. I mean, more forgiving on the background using the vocals.
And that is 100%. I mean, that's fair. In all honesty, I just love the background vocals so much of Rush. I think they're some of the best instrumentals I've ever heard in rock music. I mean, Neil Peart, the drummer, dude, he's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Just hearing the drums go ham, wow. And it's a 3-man band, by the way.
Let me pull up the fucking. I had to pull up the album real quick. I don't remember the name of it. I only remember the name of like 3 songs.
Yeah, I can pull the album if you want to keep doing what you're doing. Also, with the first song, I'm checking now. I want to say Spirit of Radio.
I really like this song for an opener. I thought this song was an absolute certified banger.
Who in their absolute mind would think that Rush, of all bands, would make the radio song?
I was like, yo. I was a little nervous at first because I was like, it was like 30 seconds of straight like just riff and like beat.
I love that shit.
So I was like, is there actual vocals? And like, am I having anything to talk? Yeah, there's vocals. They came in. A little bit after a while, and I thought they were really good. I thought the guitar riff, I think it was a little bit towards the end of the song where it starts getting like a little like quieter. And it felt like it just pumped the brakes really hard. I didn't vibe with that a lot, but I didn't hate it either.
This song to me, I think is a fucking masterpiece.
I thought it was really good. I think the ending is part where I was like,
I liked the ending just because it went to the concert hall, and if I'm being honest, I think this is what I think we can say about the difference between like Rush and Breaking Benjamin. Was it really? I knew what they were going for, but I just kind of felt like the project ended up being very messy.
Yeah, this whole album was like a vibe.
It didn't feel very complete. It didn't kind of feel like they knew where they were compared to let's say the Spirit of Radio. It has like 5 different parts in it, but each part is so distinct, so different. I think it plays the role of radio so well. You can easily tell what they were going for. I mean, even if you didn't even hear the sound,
I almost ended up hating this song because of the ending, because it kind of just like stopped and was like little bits of song, but then he comes in with the guitar riff, and I was like,
yeah. Then it gets to the rock. Then it gets to the concert hall rock.
That's a guitar riff if I've ever heard a guitar riff.
Oh yeah, I think again something that is usually never talked about is the guitarist of Rush, Alexander. I don't know his last name. It's a difficult last name to pronounce. He's such a great guitarist. His solos on these songs, so the main singer Geddy Lee, he plays bass. Neil Peart does drums. And they have one guitarist. So all those guitar riffs and all those solos you hear, like those aren't like 2-3 guitarists kind of going together making riffs. Like these are like it's one dude doing this. It's insane. I think the lyrics on the first song, Spirit of Radio, is so great. I think the opening lines was start your day with a friendly ride with a voice that's unobtrusive. I think it's just a great radio song. I didn't think Rush of all bands would be the ones to kind of define radio and music, but fuck, I mean, look at here we are, man. The second song we got, I think it's probably one of my favorite Rush songs ever made.
I'd give
Spirit
of Radio solid 8.5 out. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. It was good. I think it was like for the opener. I thought I was instantly hooked, and I was like, "Damn, this shit fire!"
It's a great song. I don't think it's perfect, so it's gonna probably.
Yeah, I don't
be
think it's perfect. Like I said, I had a few issues with it.
I think I'm gonna have to sit with a 9.5 too. I think a 9.5 is kind of. As I say 9.5, I'm gonna say a 9 out of 10. I didn't want to go to 9.5. 9.5 means that there's probably like one part I didn't like. I like there's a couple of parts I could probably say I could kind of take or leave. But I mean, I think it's all around it's a great song, great opener. Really, I think sets a standard for an album and what an opener can be. The second song we have, my favorite, one of my favorites of all time. It's called Free Will. It is
Free Will.
I think their most like
This is a vibe. This is just like a
philosophical song. It just kind of talks about how we all have a choice, and even if you choose to do nothing, even if in that moment you choose to not act, you still chose to make a move, and the move was to not take a turn.
I thought this one was a lot slower pace than the first song.
Oh yeah, but I think it just.
I think it works for its strength. I'm usually not a big fan of slow paced music because I like the adrenaline, like the
oh yeah,
like
the upbeat up tempo shit. I think the vocals on this one are
think
probably
this one,
second to fucking none.
Vocals are really good.
I think this probably has my best vocals in the entirety of the album. It is, man. Like this song is just a straight. I don't know. It's a great rock song. I feel like this Rush as a band should have gotten so much more recognition throughout the years than what they did get. I think they do set a bar for rock in general of like, you don't need to have these 10-member bands to do anything. Like 3 people and you have some dude with a Schoolhouse Rock voice that I think created one of the most iconic sounds of prog rock. The first half of this song, I think it talks about you just having a bunch of bad luck and life's tough and you just kind of want to give up but you have a choice to give up or to just keep going, and usually just keep going type shit. And I think in the second half it kind of talks about people that were born with a silver spoon in their mouth while some other people were born to harsh times, and you could either choose to be, just let that hate consume you and let yourself kind of fester in negative emotion and negative energy, or you can just kind of choose to, like, I was born in this shitty ass circumstance and I just gotta work my way up. It's gonna be hard, it's gonna be difficult, it's gonna be a tough time, but I just gotta believe I'll make it, I think it's a great song. It's definitely a great song. I feel like it's a song that most people need to hear. A lot of people need to hear this song.
Oh, overall, I really enjoyed it. I think the next song is the one where I was like, I'm not really vibing with it. Leave it. Jacob's Ladder.
Now we get a little.
I thought it was very psychedelic and weird, and I was not vibing with it after the first 2 songs. I was like, I didn't think this is. I was like, what kind of? I was just like, what the hell? Like it was just not my. This is not my thing.
I guess for all you old rock fans, this is. I guess it's not rock. It's more pop / acid jazz. There's this artist that I recently have gotten into. His name is Jamiroquai. Weird fucking music. If you know anything of Jamiroquai, you will know he makes fucking acid trips out of songs. So I mean, this psychedelic shit is like right up my alley. I love it. And this song was just it had some metal undertones in this song. The guitar riff was very metal sounding.
I was like, I liked the instrumental for the most part until they got to like the weird fucking. It was just very weird.
I love this song. We didn't rate the last song.
I'd give it a
Free Will.
solid 8.7.9. Wait, I mean 8.79.
If I had to give that shit, I think this is my favorite song on the album. I think the song's a 10 out of 10. There's not a single part of this song I do not enjoy. I think this song for me is personally a 10 out of 10. Jacob's Ladder, it comes in. It has some like I don't know for a 1980s song. It has some good like metal guitar riffs and metal solo.
Like I said, I think overall in this album, I think they're really good at the instrumentals. I mean, because they're like an 80s rock band.
I mean,
what 80s rock band wasn't good at instrumentals?
There were a lot of fucking duds in the 80s.
Okay,
there were a lot
of popular ones who got well known.
Yeah, I guess in the underground scene. We can
say
in the underground scene because these guys did not get well known. Rush, I don't think Rush got well known.
They got a Mega Man character named after them.
Okay, but you have to remember the Japanese are fucking weird.
You're right. Japanese have like a really big fascination with like rock from like 80s.
That's what I'm saying.
Like a Rocky.
They love rock more than Americans.
Yeah.
And I feel like we as Americans are afraid to say it, but it's true. Like our music is gonna get taken over by Japanese at some point. I think it already has. Are you good? I just saw you kind of have Vietnam 5 Mile Stare.
Yes, I'm just still like, what the fuck? So, if you guys, little behind the scenes context, my mic here actually has no cord connected to it. Like, it just doesn't have a cord.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to combine the camera audio and then the fucking his mic audio because I don't my fucking XLR cords just vanish off the face of the planet of the Earth, and I have no idea why or no idea how. So I'm gonna have to find or spend another $30 fucking on 6 feet of cord. I have a soundboard set up right there. I can't even fucking use it.
I love Jacob.
I'm just a little stressed right now. I'm like sweating. I just came back from hooping. I took like 5 steps and I was done. My chest hurt.
That's fucking wild. I went shopping yesterday. It was a real chill day. Got me some clothes. Then this morning I woke up a little early, smoked some. You know, just been a relaxing day for me personally.
Personally, I'm stressed out of the fucking mind because I'm like, where the fuck did these Quavos go?
I guess we can talk a little bit more about that behind the scenes. But Jacob's Ladder, man, I fucking love this shit. I think it's a great song. I think it's an interesting song. If you're willing to give something a chance, this is probably the one song on this album. Then I think there's a couple songs on this album that are really fucking weird.
After this, I think every song is fucking weird.
On Train House, I know.
It was every song after this was weird. I was like the intro and the first one. I was like, yo, this shit kind of ass.
You get,
like, what the fuck am I listening to?
You get your banger prog rock songs.
Shit kind of reminded me of Bon Jovi when he would go like, wing, like,
dude, they like lure you in, and then they're like, oh yeah, by the way, just so you know, we're some weird motherfuckers. Little fun fact too, Geddy Lee does not write the lyrics for Rush. The person who wrote the lyrics for Rush was the drummer Neil Peart, and he didn't join until their second album. Actually, their first.
Who the fuck wrote the songs for the first two?
The original drummer.
Oh. Okay.
No, he joined on the second album.
Oh.
So the first album, self-titled Rush.
Whatever happened to? I don't know anything about Rush. What happened to the original? I know I listened to songs. I know Mega Man character.
Essentially, you probably haven't heard their first album, self-titled, except for Working Man. That's the only song that got big off that album. But I mean, they just kind of parted ways. He just kind of left the band, and while they're in Canada, they found Neil Peart, who was in need of a band. Actually, he was looking for a band. He did a couple concerts with him, and fun fact, I think their second album, Fly By Night from '76, was actually dedicated about his time leaving Canada, coming to America to start a rock life. It's a great story. That was such a cool story because it's just kind of like 3 more personal, little antisocial guys that started a rock band, and you can really hear that in their lyrics and in their upcoming albums that we'll talk about on this podcast. It's very apparent. Rest in peace, Geddy Lee. Rest in peace, Neil Peart. Both have sadly passed away. Neil Peart from, I want to say it was a brain
tumor. What's so tragic about liking old bands?
Yeah, I mean Geddy Lee. I think he naturally passed. Rest in peace.
I mean, at least so like I know like a lot of bands like fucking like. The Beatles, half the motherfuckers were just like assassinated and shit.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, these guys just kind of they went out due to medical reasons, and from what I know of Rush, they left on good terms. It's not like they ended up hating each other by the end of the band's life cycle. It was just kind of like I'm pretty sure it's just we're kind of old now. We should probably focus on our own lives. We have our own stuff going on. That's another thing I love about Rush, man. It's just a wholesome band. They really just never got into bunch of controversy, bunch of trouble. They were just some good dudes making some good music. I don't know, it was fucking 80s, so I'm sure they did drugs. Everyone was doing drugs back in the 80s. But, you know, they just kind of seemed like some peaceful people. Seemed like they were just kind of in the music for the love of the music, not in the music for the wrong reasons. I even feel like it comes across in this album. I mean, we already seen examples with Spirit of Radio and Free Will of just how much they just love to make music. I feel like you're not making these quality songs if you didn't somewhat enjoy it.
I mean, I had no idea what they look like. I'm Googling them. They got like I have like their hairstyle.
Oh yeah, I mean like they're some white.
They're like
I think Geddy Lee, he's the one that has the black hair.
Yeah.
He actually has the new Southern fuckboy haircut, the mullet with the mustache.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Especially in the early years, they look like classic 80s rockers. Like,
I mean, there are some 80s motherfuckers.
But the only other people that like, have you seen like we do this album with them, like Kansas? You know what Kansas? They look like.
Yeah. I don't know what they look like.
That guy's got like a lion's mane on.
Oh really?
It looks like. Dude, I need to pull up. I know this little off tangent, but like 80s hair, like rocker hair.
We should have a longer podcast.
It's Kansas band, like.
Oh yeah, fucking dude. The era of hair metal, it was insane.
Look at this motherfucker.
Oh yeah, this man has a Jufro. If for anyone wondering.
Yeah, that dude looks like he's insane amount of hair they had.
Oh yeah, I mean it's wild. I mean that was like what was in style though, and now it's just kind of like we can style it up a little bit more. We can make it look a little bit nicer. Jacob's Ladder, I think I personally give that shit an 8 out of 10. It's a good song. It's definitely on the weirder side. Definitely not nowhere near as good as the other two. Sadly, I think they started with the best 2 songs on this album, and that really sucks to say because the other songs are great.
Yeah. Bad.
They just
weren't the level of the first 2 songs.
I don't think there's a single 6 out of 10, maybe even 7. I think everything off this might be 8 out of 10 for me. Besides one, because I can't remember it.
I mean, Jacob's Ladder, I give like a 6. I think the rest are like just around a 6 for me. Like they just weren't my type of music.
Oh no, they're definitely weird.
They're so fucking weird. They're so weird.
You guys are gonna find out soon. No, I like a bunch of weird motherfuckers. The weirder, the better. Then we have I don't even know how to pronounce this shit.
I didn't either.
Entree Naus.
When I was like taking my mental notes, I was like, what the fuck is like Entree Naus?
I'm not sure, but
Entree Naus.
That one. I'll be honest. From this point on, I don't really think the names have much to do with the songs because I don't remember Entree Naus ever being said in this song. But I remember like the chorus of this song, and I'm just gonna say the name doesn't do the song justice. It is not what you think. It is like this almost. It sounds like Rush does good adventure music.
Yeah.
Like if you're playing a game like Legend of Zelda, or it's just more RPG. You want to go on an adventure? Listen to Rush. They have great adventure music.
I don't know.
What the fuck?
So I was watching the thing. No, I keep getting the fucking. You don't have TikTok, right?
Fuck no.
For anyone who has TikTok, it's like I think we're recording this September 1st, Labor Day. I keep opening my TikTok and getting cows fucking dancing while the whoa, it's the first of the month plays, and it's been stuck in my head all day.
Talking about the fucking Cardi song?
Yeah, but it's like the remix where it goes
Oh, do you mean the original Bone Thugs and Harmony?
Did
it sound a little bit older?
It sounded newer.
Newer? Okay, that's probably not Bone Thugs.
Maybe.
No,
I don't know.
Bone Thugs is old.
I don't think it was the actual song because those lyrics clashed a lot with the beat and shit. So I don't know. Usually those are remixes. I could be wrong. Maybe it's just a weird song.
I mean, I never fucking heard it, so I don't.
But yeah, if anyone is like on Labor Day and saw that shit, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
The motherfucking Entree Naus. It's just like some weird. I don't know. I think the chords are pretty good. I mean, Rush is very musically talented to where I think even like their worst songs are pleasant to the ear. Like,
yeah,
they just know how to
never
make good
hated
music.
listening to it. It wasn't something I could vibe out to.
It's probably not something you're gonna go back. Like you're probably gonna put Free Will and Spirit of Radio
Yeah,
in
I'll
like
put
a
on
playlist.
Spirit of Radio. I'm like, fuck, that shit was a certified banger. That shit.
Like I'm sure you're gonna put like Spirit of Radio in a playlist, but you're not gonna put anything else off this album. And I think Rush is like a great playlist band because every album has at least one like phenomenal song that you're just like, what the
a lot of
fuck
bands
are
around this time, like Black Sabbath. I got at least one of their songs on like every playlist.
Oh yeah, fucking Black Sabbath, the remix that we know that we can't really say on
Black
podcast.
Sabbath, Five Finger Death Punch. They got a lot of fucking shit. Iron Maiden.
Oh yeah, it's fucking great.
I love all that. At least have one of their songs. Like Metallica, one of their songs are always on my playlist.
I like Metallica. I kind of like that little 90s metal.
I had their song stuck in my head all day yesterday. Enter Sandman.
Oh, I mean that's a classic.
Yeah,
bro.
I was just.
It's like fucking Walk by Pantera. That's just a classic.
I had that, and then I had fucking Master of Puppets. And like I was walking around my house, and I was like, "Be my master, master." And I just kept saying that, and my dad's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
I wish I could try that joke on the podcast. Entree Naus, I give that shit a fucking 7 out of 10. No, I like it more than Jacob's Ladder, so I'd give it an 8 out of 10.
I'd give it like 6.5. I liked it more than Jacob's Ladder, but not by much.
Then this song I don't remember, sadly. I wish I did. Different Strings. I remember the intro.
This one was fucking weird, dude.
I remember the intro was fucking weird. It's like some like acoustic guitar,
this
like,
was like
open string
It's
strumming.
so fucking weird. When this song ended, I didn't even know the other song started playing. I just thought it was still...
Natural Science?
I thought it was still fucking weird. I was like, what the
I
hell
have a
am
story
I
about the next
listening
song.
to?
But, fucking Different Strings, I just remember it was... I can't speak much on this song because I just don't remember. I remember the intro being really fucking weird. I remember it like kind of flowing pretty well into the next song, which I don't think is that difficult to do because I think the next song just opens up with like ambient noise.
Literally, like I thought that was just the end of the song. I never even knew the song ended.
Like wholeheartedly, I think the next song just opens up on ambient noise, which is like the ending of almost every song on this album. So, I mean, it just flowed pretty well. But I mean, it wasn't too difficult to do. But I mean, different strings. I'll probably just give it 7 out of 10. Just standard. I like it. I mean, I'll listen to it. Dude. I'll probably put Rush on. I'll probably listen to anything they do. I love Rush.
I think they're good. I've listened to a few of them. I only knew of them because of Mega Man. I think I first heard of them. I was like 4 years old. My dad's like, did you know that dog from Mega Man's named after a band? I was like, what? No way.
The first time I heard of Rush was from Game Grumps. Dan Avidan, alias Danny Sexbang, for his band Ninja.
That's the Jewish one, right?
Yeah, the Jewish one.
Okay.
That's his favorite band. And
you could tell.
And honestly, he always talked about them, and at some point I was like, damn, I'm going to give him a shot, you know? Like, YouTuber influenced me, you feel me? And I was like, damn, I'm hooked. And I mean, it's been history ever since. Such a great band. Definitely deserves a lot more recognition. Natural Science. So fun fact about this song. I was at work, and someone had the Deep Cuts rock station on. But it wasn't called Deep Cuts. It was called it was like Deep Songs or something like that. I was like, what the fuck is this station? And I saw a Rush song came on. I'm like, oh, okay. And this is before I really dove into Rush. So it was Natural Science. It's Natural Science doesn't sound like Rush. It's a okay, let me rephrase that. It's not the banger hit-making Rush. It's the weird interpersonal Rush. Which I did not know about.
There's several points when we listen to this album that I thought that the Spotify fucked up and changed the album completely, because I was like, they just, like, some of the songs are just so jarring to go to. I literally checked and I was like, dude, am I still listening to Rush? What am I? It was like,
yeah, Natural Science, which I actually really liked. It talks about man and machine.
Natural Science.
Which, I'm not gonna lie, I've listened to this song probably like 4 or 5 times. Because I listened to this album about 4 or 5 times in the past, I went to like 2 months. I love it. To be fair, it's like a 6-song album, so it's not that difficult to do.
It's like 5 songs, not 6 songs.
So it's not that difficult to do, but I mean, I listened to this a good bit. And in Natural Science, it's very hard to hear what he's saying, but he talks about essentially man making a bunch of machines and technology, and at some point there's just kind of like it's post-apocalyptic, you know, going back to nature, kind of Last of Us feeling, you know, of you're back out in nature, there's a weird ass cave. I mean, Rush tells a bunch of stories, and I don't think they connect. They just like to tell stories. It's cool. It's always weird to listen to, but Rush is just a great little. They're a good soundtrack band. They're great for soundtracks, in my opinion. Any soundtrack to a game, you know, adventuring.
I love their logo. It's simple, but it's cool.
Oh yeah, dude, Rush is such a dope band.
I didn't really vibe with the album cover.
Oh really? I like the album cover.
It's very interesting. Fuck that, like, I don't know, maybe I guess the first song gave me like weird expectations for the rest of the album. I guess it ratchets the rest, but...
Oh yeah, I mean, sadly that's like every Rush album. Like the first couple songs are very rock heavy, then everything else is just kind of like not as rock heavy. That's a big thing, at least I have seen with Rush and the albums that I've listened to. And I'm gonna say this now, they have a shit ton of albums, but every album only has like 6 or 8 songs on there. So I'm sure there's albums that I've not listened to where they are all just prog rock, you know, fucking balls to the walls, bangers, and meanwhile, no, I just don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But I'm the one with the microphone, not you guys, so this is my opinion. And I don't know, I just kind of feel like they're very good at switching up their sound. And whether or not that's to their detriment, I think it just depends on the listener.
Yeah, I mean, I have for like whenever they do like the rock and the fast paced stuff, I was like, what?
When they do the rock.
You know what I meant, like the straightforward rock.
Prog rock.
Yeah, I was like vibing when they was jamming. The other stuff where I was like,
rock.
Walk. Well, yeah. I mean, you liked it a lot more than I did. I thought the first song was certified. I was like, this shit.
This album is probably an 8 out of 10 for me. I think it's a good like starter for Rush. I feel like you really get a good grip on who Rush is as a band.
I think
some weird ass motherfuckers that are hit makers when they want to be.
If I balance out all my feelings, with the first song bumps up it a lot, so I'd probably give it like a 7.5. Because everything else was like a 6 for me. I was like, I just wasn't my thing.
That's fair. I'm gonna be honest. This is kind of like, Your Minute to Midnight.
Yeah.
Like, this is like his version of Minute to Midnight for me.
I don't think he
I was
listens
like-
to Minutes of Midnight.
Not Minute to Midnight. I'm sorry.
Hybrid
Fucking Hybrid Theory.
I was like, I know for sure you. Like, the Minute to Midnight is straight rock.
Oopsies. But yeah, I give it probably an 8 out of 10. I love this album. The only thing that's really dragging it down was just
So weird.
the bars get set on. It feels like as if you turned on the Olympics and then you were watching high jump, and then out of nowhere you were watching snowboarding.
Yeah.
Like, it just switched to snowboarding, no explanation, no awareness, no warning. It's just you're watching some dude about to do a high jump. Rising's about to go over the bar. All of a sudden, you're watching Shaun White snowboard.
No, dude, it was like this year's Olympic where you're getting like good ass fucking break dancers, and you get that one Australian chick where she's like. Have you seen that clip?
I don't want to speak, bro. Fuck her. She ruined the whole. She ruined the.
I know, you gotta take it off the Olympics.
You gotta take it off the Olympics, bro. Like, to be fair,
There were some good
to be
fucking.
fair, I mean, it's the fucking Aussies. I'm not that surprised.
I like how the other Aussies were good at it.
Yeah, but I mean, let's be honest.
You have to, like, I don't understand, because you have to audition for a team.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, how did she even get there? It must be so new that they just don't have a good enough
We have a
setup.
battle of the bands in 2028 Olympics. It's being held here, isn't it? No.
It's being held throughout North America, I want to
Okay.
say.
Can we get a battle of the bands Olympics? If we get a battle of the bands, I said it first. I'm just saying.
That doesn't mean we're gonna. Dude, we don't have a fucking band to compete.
I'm not saying I want to see. I like watching bands compete.
Oh, I thought you meant like.
No, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be. I can't.
I thought you meant like we're gonna do like something.
I
Like,
can play the saxophone. I'll be like.
Yeah, bro, I can be the singer. I'll fucking have some vocals. You feel me?
We get Brian on drums.
Man, John's good.
Brian looks like a drummer.
I mean, shit, he's good at beating some.
That's crazy.
Beating that ass up. Now I think we should go on to the second album. Completely different fucking vibe. We're gonna go from prog rock to. I don't even know what to call this album. It's a.
Rap.
It's not. It's a look. I don't even know. It's like rap, R&B.
Yeah, I'd say more
psychedelic.
Rap. Maybe I hadn't gotten to
It's a little
psychedelic.
trippy.
But I thought this. I've never heard of this artist, Smino.
Smino. Fun fact. This album, he said when he was making it, this album is about the avenues of love and the good of love and the downsides of love and how love can be used to hurt people as well as bring others up. And this album is so fucking good. This is a great fucking album. If you are in any way interested in like some of the underground newer artists, JID, Dreamville sound, to give Smino a chance. He's weird. He's kind of in that same vein of doing his own thing, you know, kind of Earth Gang. I mean, it's a great listen, man. Like, this was just a feel-good album.
I liked the lyrics for pretty much all the songs. I liked the beat for pretty much. Like, I think I like
There's,
this
I
album.
think, 2 songs I can't get behind. There's 2 songs I can't get behind, and that's about it. But that's just because of, like, beat choices and memorability.
There's like 2 songs. Is it? Like, we might have the 2 songs that are similar.
Was it Settle Down?
Is it Settle Down and Pudgy?
Yeah, it's Settle Down and Pudgy. Those 2 songs, I was like, I'm not really fucking with these 2.
Yeah, I was like,
But I think for 13 out of 15, that's a great number.
yeah, long ass fucking album. This is a lot longer than Rush. I literally listened to Rush in like within 30 minutes.
I mean, so I think it's literally. I'm gonna go check. I think it's like a 30-minute album.
Yeah, I literally listened to Rush in like 30 minutes. Not even 30, like 10 minutes. It was like not a lot.
Let's see. It is a 35-minute album. Yeah, not a very long album whatsoever. But Love for Rent. It has an intro where Smino talks about how his cousin's gonna sing this part, and I think we were instantly introduced to who Smino is as an artist.
Is this his first album?
No, his first album was in 2017 called Black Swan.
Okay.
That's a great album too.
How many albums does he have?
He has 3.
3? Okay.
He has 3. Black Swan, Noir, and then this one, Love for It. He kind of did the JID route, 2017, 2018, then 2022. And all his albums are... I've not listened to Noir, but I've listened to Black Swan. Black Swan's hit or miss. So a little fun fact, Smino is one of those artists that I always like. If you're high, bro, listen to Smino. That shit's great. It's such a great vibe. Black Swan's a little weird, though. It has one song that kind of trips you out. But I mean, like, Love for Rent, dude, it was a great song. I think there were some parts on this album where the vocals were a little weird. It took some time for them to grow on me. Especially coming into this not knowing who Smino was. But, I mean, dude, even the album cover to this is great.
I only knew like 2 of the features. I knew J. Cole, obviously. Everyone knows J. Cole.
I mean, everyone knows Cole.
Everyone knows J. Cole, and I knew Lil Uzi Vert. Those are the only people. Everyone else, Lucky Day, Felix, Raven Lene, Corey Henry, Reggie. I didn't know any of these people. Cruza. I had no idea.
So Doechii, she did a big song. What fucking song did she? She did. I don't know. She did a big hit song this year. So I knew her from that. I've heard of Fat Man Scoop. Raven Lene was on Killer Mike's 2024 album, Michael. I'm sorry, 2023 album, Michael Deluxe 2024. Then also Jadi's 2022 album. She's on the very last song called Lauder 2. I like her vocals. I think Smino got some great features on here. I think he is probably my favorite part of this whole album. Not the beats, not the lyrics, not the features, but his vocals. The way he sings and raps and his flows and the way he made the album was just so unpredictable. So just you're on your toes every time you're listening to a Smino song because you never know what he's gonna do.
What was your favorite song on his album?
Probably Curtains.
Cause I'm gonna keep it real with you, brother.
Curtains is probably my favorite. Curtains or Blue Billy's up there. Blue Billy's a great song.
I was like, you talked about how you didn't like the one with J. Cole. I thought they had pretty good rap chemistry.
I don't know.
Like lyric
it's just
chemistry.
because Smino talks a lot about women and doing the dirty. And Cole came in, and I don't dislike it, but I'm like, I think I would have just preferred another Smino verse. Like, in all honesty, I would have just preferred another Smino.
I thought they had good chemistry because it was like the 3rd song on the album, I think, or the 2nd? One of the
3rd. I mean,
okay.
Technically, the 2nd, because there's an intro called From the Source.
Yeah.
So technically the 2nd song. I don't know, I guess that's my only complaint, was I like Smino too much. I want more Smino and not... Which, I mean, to be fair, this was the biggest song because... J. Cole's style is so unique. It feels almost as if he's taking... He just has such a commanding atmosphere.
Is J. Cole considered a rapper?
Oh, yeah.
I was like...
He's considered to be one of the best of all time.
I know, because I remember I read an article on him in high school because I think somebody was talking about how they considered him to be the best of all time because he has, like, multiple platinums with, like, barely, like, no features on them. Anything I just think...
Yeah.
I was like,
I want to say it was, like, 2020... platinum album, no features.
Yeah.
That's all you heard about from Cole. Which, to be fair, that is a great achievement.
Yeah, that's a great. Like, he had no features on an album, dude.
And they hit platinum. And they hit platinum. I mean, that's insane.
I was like, having an album hit platinum in the first place is insane. And they have multiple. He has how many that hit? He has like almost every single one of them has hit platinum, haven't they?
No.
No.
No. Not almost every single one.
Good majority is what I meant.
KOD didn't. I don't think For Your Eyes. For Your Eyes might have hit platinum, but I know that one was a very mixed bag. Okay. So I know people really. I know like it's kind of like split. Either you really like it or you don't.
Because I've only listened to one J. Cole song my entire life. Like really? I said, I'm not that big of rap, and I did not get into it until like 2 years ago. It's even a little bit.
I wouldn't say you're into it. I wouldn't even say.
I'm like fucking skimming the waters for leftovers. I'm not even.
I mean, you're just...
Like, even when DaBaby was, like, in his prime, I'd never listened to a single one of his songs.
That's crazy.
Like, never. I kept seeing the memes, like the "Let's Go," but I never listened to a single song.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so I guess let's start with From the Source as an intro. I love this intro. It's weird as fuck.
Yeah.
His cousin sings, but he puts like a voice effect on his cousin so you can't distinguish his voice. It's very messed with in a good way. I like it. I think he did a great job on the production of that song. It's weird enough to keep you entertained. And just knowing it's an intro, you're just kind of like, okay, I'm not going to expect crazy much from this. I think it's like a minute 30 long. Kind of knew what you were getting into. But then, we have my original favorite off this album, Noel's.
Noel's?
Dude, this song... I think we don't get it yet. So I'll talk about this later when it shows up. But in this one, we kind of get Smino's main point of this album, where he says, my only goal is to get everything I want and give it away. He's very big. Him and his whole group and community, they're so big on giving back.
I believe this is the one I thought was really laid back. I think I remember.
Oh yeah, this one's so laid back.
I remember I was like, I like the vibe of this one. I'm just like chilling.
And this is when you realize, holy shit, Smino has such a great voice. He has such a great voice and such a weird style.
Yeah.
And I think that's his biggest pull is, wow, I've never heard someone like Smino until Smino. At least until this version of Smino. He's really honed his craft on this album. Like, it really makes me excited to see what his next album's going to be. I hope it's something...
How often? You said 2016 and it was
2017.
Okay, and then it just...
Or it might have been like 2017, 2018. But yeah, it was like a year, and then he kind of did what JID did.
Okay.
COVID hit, then he kind of, I guess, just took a long-ass break. So I don't know. We'll see. I know 2024, you have a bunch of albums that were supposed to come out. They didn't. None of them fucking dropped. I'm pissed off about that shit. It was gonna be a huge year for albums. But,
I don't remember any albums coming out this year.
well, for this year, we're supposed to get. I mean, you still might get these, but I mean, the year's kind of wrapping up, and I haven't really heard too much word. J. Cole's supposed to drop an album. Kendrick and Metro Boomin, not Kendrick. JID and Metro Boomin, we're gonna make an album together. Playboy was gonna drop his album, which I don't know if he did or not. I didn't hear it on the internet, so I don't think he did. I feel like that would have fucking broke the internet if he did. Playboy Cardi, for anyone that didn't catch it.
I don't think.
Yeah, Playboy Cardi.
Everyone knows who Playboy Cardi is.
Then I think who else? I think Yachty. No, Tyler was gonna drop this year. He was supposed to drop this year, but sadly.
Damn, all of them got delayed.
I don't know if they got delayed because I'm just waiting until I hear like all my music reviewers be like, "Holy shit, these guys finally fucking dropped this shit."
The only album I can remember is one I hated, and it was Eminem's album.
Oh, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, a bunch of albums dropped this year. I think what? I want to say I'll probably look stuff at the after we talk about Smino's album.
I don't remember shit. I remember Eminem's, and I remember that shit being ass, and then I don't remember anything else.
No L's. I mean, dude, I have to give this song. Oh, and we also see that every song, and this states it. I mean, this kind of starts the trend for No L's. Is he loves to have two different parts in a song. He loves to have like one part has this beat and this flow and this sound, and then the next half of this song sounds different than the other one. It's almost like a second half. He always has these beat switches. I love it, man. It's great. It just keeps you on your toes. It really makes it fresh. Each song sounds very unique to itself.
Yeah, I think I liked, like with Rush, I thought the song being unique was a really big jar, but I think everything here was so just
on its own.
Good, yeah.
Everything here can stand on its own.
I was like with Rush, I was really looking forward to hearing more about the style of the first song.
Yeah.
And like with rap, I always expect songs to be completely different. If I'm being honest.
Really?
I don't ever expect to hear the same because they always have different beats and shit.
Well, it's because, and I don't know if it's just because I listen to a lot of rap, but a lot of artists have a definite sound and style that they get scared to stray away from. We saw the biggest example we can give in modern hip hop is DaBaby. He was he like ruled the rap game for a little bit because his sound was so new and so fresh in the minds of people. But he refused to change his sound, so then it just became stale and boring. No one wanted to listen to him anymore. And so, I will always praise when an album can sound unique and it can sound on its own. And it doesn't feel like as if I'm listening to this album because someone made this album. I'm listening to this album because this album just has a pool that makes me want to listen to it.
Yeah, that's why I usually don't listen to new mainstream albums because everyone else is listening to it, and that's not why I listen to songs. I listen to songs because I like to be hit with good, like just good music. That's I don't know. I'm describing this really weird. It's not like what you said.
You like to try and filter out through the non-hearted, just quick cash grab music.
Yeah, because I don't like if it's like songs that blew up over TikTok. I typically won't listen to them unless they really vibe with me. Or songs that are like they're like the hot hit of the summer.
You're really throwing surround sound under the bus, my nigga.
I like surround sound.
No, I'm not saying just because I know that shit blew off TikTok, but in my opinion, that song should have blown up. So, I love JID. He's my favorite rapper of all time, personally, just because being able to watch him drop kind of has that magic that people have watching Kendrick drop. his albums whenever he was doing all that, and he was in like his prime. And so watching JID almost hit his prime is so just fun to watch, and it's just become like my favorite.
There's a lot of stuff. Like I remember it was La 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 by Baby No Money. I first heard that on.
Oh, that song goes. I
first heard that on
that
TikTok.
got me into Baby No Money.
Yeah, I first heard that on TikTok, and I was like, this shit kind of fucking hard. Everyone always made edits about it because when the beat dropped on the Lockjaw lyric, everyone fucking made edits about that. And I was like, this song goes kind of hard.
Yeah, it was actually a really good song.
And that's why I found it like a rapper I like, Baby No Money.
Oh yeah. Noel's, I gotta give that shit damn near. 9 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10, only because the first half of the song has like my favorite moment in the song.
Yeah.
Which what he said, the Crayola, like from Crayola all the way down back to the chorus. If you listen to the song, you'll know what I'm talking about. It was just such a good flow, I think the lyrics were good, his cadence was good. He has such a great vibe in songs. The second half just didn't have a part to me that stood out as strong. So I was just kind of like, damn, wish he just continued that flow from the first half, but damn, the second half goes hard too.
Yeah, I believe that's what I felt.
I think this is his easiest to digest song off this album.
Probably. It still is laid back one.
It's
nice
laid back.
Literally just like put this on anytime and just be like vibe. I'll probably put it on when I drive. I usually find songs I can vibe and lay back to and drive because I hate being stressed out when I drive.
Or that's that smoking music.
I used to put on Freebird when I drive, and I looked at my fucking speedometer. I'm going like 120. I'm like, yeah, I probably should listen to this.
Nah, bro, that's that smoking music. You feel me? That's no one else, at least for me personally. And then we have 90 Proof by J. Cole. That's kind of what I was talking about.
J. Cole.
Oh, I say by J. Cole. Sorry, y'all. I guess I'm not good at this. Damn.
I thought they had really good rap chemistry. Like,
they have great. Okay. So, fun fact: Smino and Cole have been working. So, Smino works closely with Dreamville. He's been working closely since like 2017.
Does J. Cole have his own production company, or is
Dreamville?
Okay,
that's what I'm getting at. That's Dreamville.
Okay.
Yep, that's Dreamville. He has JID signed, Earth Gang, Loot, Boz, and Ari Lennox.
Okay.
Great artists. Listen to all of them, man. They're fucking awesome. He got a crazy collective together. And Smino works very. Smino and Saba, those two rappers work very closely with the Dreamville cast, and so. I mean, it's great to see.
Alright, we're back.
We're back.
Battery exploded somehow. What the fuck happened? I just take the backup off the charger.
Speaking of batteries exploding, I have a little fun story about this week. So,
broke Lupa's car, I guess.
It does relate to my truck, actually.
I figured.
My truck didn't start Thursday. It was completely fucking dead Thursday. That was pretty fucking scary. I'm not in Tacoma. So, anytime there's a problem with my truck, it could either be like a couple wires or I need a whole new fucking motor. So,
or someone stole some.
I mean, I wouldn't be fucking surprised.
I wouldn't either. My whole fucking radio was stolen from my truck, so.
And so, luckily I work at a dealership. So I took it out to the dealership, took it to our battery guys, and I was like, hey, can you run a battery test? He looks at the battery, he's like, well, I can tell you that putting the wires on there is going to fucking fail. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with my battery? Oh yeah, the fucking battery was bulging. It was about to fucking explode.
That's crazy. I was driving down the highway. I remember it's like 2 days ago. Literally the car in front of us was on fire. I was like,
valid, bro.
Like, what the? I don't even know how. Like, I guess your battery just blows up or something.
No, what is it? It's your fan. It's whenever your fan isn't working, your engine starts to overheat.
Oh, it just fucking combusts.
Well, it's because essentially, your fluids are going at about 200, 300 degrees. Then on top of that, your fan helps cool the motor off. Because at some point, any liquid can catch on fire.
Yeah.
You just need a high enough setting point. And those liquids are extremely fucking flammable. And so without the fan to cool off the engine, they just fucking catch on fire. And it's something at the dealership. It's fucking scary as hell. It's really cool. It's not cool. It's not cool, but it's cool to learn about. It's cool to learn about cars, man. While working at a dealership. It's probably a great thing to look into.
I probably should. I know how to change a tower. I know
you can change a tower?
I can change a tire, and I can charge the battery, and that's about all I can do.
I can replace washer. I can replace fluids.
I can't. My fluid doesn't work, so I don't even.
Really, washer fluid don't work?
No.
Damn, bro, bring her to the dealership, man.
Check all of them. They're about to be like, yo, your inspection sticker's 14 years expired. But
No, they're like, why the fuck you bring a Dodge with a Chevy? Get the fuck out of here. Nah, but next song, 90 Proof with J. Cole. I don't know. I like Smino's vibe is great, man. He just seems like a chill dude to smoke with.
We still have so many songs to get through.
How long is this recording?
It's been recorded for 45 minutes.
Oh fuck! No, we were making great time actually.
Yes.
I think we're making great time. 90 Proof. It's great.
Okay.
I love 90 Proof. I won't say I love 90 Proof. Okay. I guess I just love this album. I mean, this is a great album. Fuck, I can't stop talking about it. This has been one of my repeats recently, so I just like recently heavily got into this album. So I mean, I'm just fucking obsessed with this sound. It's such a great sound. 90 Proof was great. My biggest complaint, I would have to say, was the song. All in all, I guess it might be J. Cole's intro when he comes in. It was like, I got a real one, it's not gonna leave me. Yeah, I got a real one. If I go broke, it's not gonna leave me. Yeah. At some point I was like, okay, well, when do you come in? Like when are you gonna like fucking hit this beat? He hits it pretty soon, but it went on for just a little too long for my own. I mean, I'm just fucking nitpicking at that point. I think I might just be hitting a hate on Cole beat on this song because I really just want another Smino verse. In all honesty, I just think I don't know. There's more Smino, man. There's more Smino on this album. Shit.
She wants more Smino. One up popped off.
I don't know. His sound is great. His voice is weird. His atmosphere has always been kind of like. He doesn't have like a definitive atmosphere. The atmosphere is just kind of like your mind. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like he's not setting a setting. He's not really putting you in a room. He's just kind of like.
I thought the beat was pretty sick nasty for the song. Again, I really liked the lyrical chemistry. I thought they were very well like balanced and.
Yeah, I don't know. Cole's life is a little too put together. You know, come in, just kind of hop on songs when we're talking about getting with young girls, and then it's like he has a wife and kids, and he's faithful, and he really don't be fucking around like that. Yeah, like it doesn't kill the mood, but it's like, yeah, Cole really can't match the same energy, but damn, can he fucking rap? So it really doesn't matter, but I don't know. I just kind of feel like I feel like there were other songs he could have hopped on that. Like, I feel like he could have hopped on No L's and matched it a little bit better.
Yeah.
Or maybe like a Blue Billy, a little bit down the road. Blue Billy, I feel like he could have done great on.
I think.
I think it might just literally just because he's on 90 Proof.
Yeah, I liked No L's. I think it's probably my third favorite track.
Really?
Around 90 Proof. I'm a little slow. 90 Proof, I think, is probably my maybe either my favorite or second favorite.
Really?
There was one song I really like. I think it's after.
Is it Pro Freak?
No.
I was like,
Pro Freak might be like Pro Freak's in top 5, but.
Oh yeah, Pro Freak is great. So Pro Freak, this is when we really get into Smino's expertise.
The song after Blue Billy.
Song after Blue Billy.
Matinee. I like Matinee.
I know that the world is a matinee. That's pretty accurate, by the way.
I was like, this is pretty.
I didn't think you liked that line.
I like that one.
Okay, we're getting ahead of ourselves.
Too.
We're getting ahead of ourselves.
I thought it was catchy.
But Pro Freak. One part of the song that threw me for a loop, which again is just Smino doing Smino, was having the woman talk about how they all love, girls with the good grease and the gold teeth that are freaky on throughout the week, and on Fridays they get real ghetto. And I was like, okay, so I kind of fuck with the woman being like, yeah, I've been to some freaky bitches. You feel me? I don't know. That feels cool. Cool song. I like the second half of the song where he said, what? Different. Nah, different. I think that was, he just has like a great vibe to him. I don't know. He just, even when like he changes the whole vibe, he just creates another vibe. I don't know. He's just great at like chilling out too, mellowing out. But I think that's just this album. Because he definitely does have some.
This whole album's a vibe.
He definitely does have some weirder songs out there that we will definitely cover. Sadly, they are singles, so that might be for a different period. Maybe a mini episode.
September 2nd. I call it September.
I wasn't gonna correct you, by the way.
Okay.
I did look at my phone.
I thought. I don't know why
it is not the first.
I don't know why I thought it was the first. But,
it was not the first.
I believe today, actually, September 2nd, first episode drops. It's already edited and ready to go.
Well, first episode was Hybrid Theory.
Hybrid Theory, right?
We were.
I think it's about.
We were on a different side of the room.
It's about 48 minutes at length, I believe. So
Damn.
I know.
You didn't even hit an hour.
No, I had to cut out some because we listened to about like 5 minutes of the actual album in the thing.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I feel like we got better about that.
So I had to like absolutely just
better
turn
as
that
in
shit
this
off.
is episode 4. So
We actually have mics, guys.
I know it's crazy. I have my own microphone. Is great. Next thing I was trying working on is looking at the camera.
Dude, I'm so
and
bad.
not
at
at the
that.
computer.
I know.
I'm looking at the computer.
I'm looking at the computer.
I'm looking at the computer this whole time, and I'm like, this is not
I'm not
the
even on the
camera.
screen half the time.
Really?
That's because the computer's a little cropped because it isn't perfectly transferred.
I
all the way.
see. I see.
Like on the camera, we've both been framed perfectly.
Yeah, I've been looking at the computer this whole time.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to the camera. I'm sure they're like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is he looking at? But
Yeah, we gotta I gotta like find a room we can just do this. I don't have to set this up every week.
yeah, cause I'm pretty sure this is like the bane of your existence.
Because like little behind the scenes, this was like so painful to set up every
I
week.
love Smino, man.
I dropped 2,000. I'm building a new PC, so this is pretty much just gonna stay like this. If once I find an area, then I'm gonna have my PC just for like editing and shit. But 100%, this is gonna be like this forever. Once we find an area, we can actually like consistently record.
Maybe even an office.
I know, that's what I'm trying to turn my shed into an office, I guess.
Bro, I'd love to have an office. I don't know, like that's just cool to think about having an office and everything. But
hopefully, whenever things.
Hopefully, we get big and popular and rich and get a lot of money.
Exactly.
Are we gonna scam our fans in the future?
No, we're not gonna be.
With like fake promos
We're not gonna
and
be
fake merchandise.
We're not gonna be boogie.
Damn, I thought we were gonna. Did we not? I swear we talked about scamming our fans.
No, I don't remember saying that. Maybe Brian.
Oh, that was the other. That was the channel I was thinking of with Brian. You're right. My fault.
I was like,
Sorry.
I don't know. I think scamming is horrible. I don't know why you'd ever do that to your fans, especially your fans.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
Like I do plan. We got a bomb ass logo, which you could check out on the YouTube channel. But I do plan on putting that on.
Is it not going to be on Spotify?
It's yeah, I'll put it on. Yeah, also you got yourself.
I'm about to say, I'm like, whatever you're listening to this on, it should be the fucking profile picture on it. Hopefully.
I'm also trying to figure out how to do Spotify. I've never uploaded anything on Spotify ever.
Neither have I.
So I'm still trying to figure. YouTube easy. I have the video ready to go. I'm about to convert the audio into the MP4 file into an MP3 file just to see if I can upload that straight to Spotify.
Nerd shit.
Yeah, a bunch of like stuff I literally had to learn in like 5 minutes. So I hope
that's
goes
great.
well.
Man, that puts us on a great standard and a great.
Apologize if our channel banner is really ass. I literally made that in Photoshop because I was like, "Fuck, we don't have a channel banner." But
we don't fucking need a banner.
I have one being made because I had a great idea for one. I kind of wanted it to be in like.
We have this on a podcast. Let's not spoil the fans with the banner.
Okay, but I want to give like thoughts.
I like surprises.
Okay.
Like I'm gonna surprise you with sweet.
But what if you don't like it?
That's why I'm like, we can talk about it, but just off a podcast.
Okay, well yeah, big things coming.
A lot of big things.
A lot of big things.
I'm staring at his penis if you're wondering. That's the joke I was making.
Yeah, you got size 13 feet. Just saying.
Pro Freak. I don't know. It's a great song. I give that song probably an 8 out of 10. I don't know. This whole album's just. I don't think that's a single.
There was not a song I hated.
No, I mean there's a couple below 8. There's 2 below 8.
Yeah. Okay. There's 2 songs that.
There's 2 songs below 8.
I can't believe we had the same songs.
I think that just states.
It's very rare.
Yeah. We usually don't agrry.
I was like.
Usually there's a lot of dissonance.
I think it has to do
between
with
us.
the feature, honestly, in Pudgy.
Yeah, I just wasn't a big fan of Uzi's feature. And the beat in fucking. What was it? Settle Down was way too fucking weird for me.
Yeah.
And that thing a lot, by the way. Come on, we just fucking talked about Rush, and the beat was too weird for me. And fucking, I heard you keep looking at Settle Down. Pro Freak, yeah, I get it out of 10. I like the song. Next up, I think we probably have top 3 for me.
Is Euphoria?
What? We just talked about Pro Freak. The next song is Old Ass Kendrick.
Oh fuck! Sorry, I completely it was green on my phone, so I know my brain that said skip it, so I just read over it.
But yeah, Old Ass Kendrick is probably top 3 for me. This song.
Is it Ol or Ole?
Old Ass.
Oh. Okay.
Old Ass Kendrick.
Is it? I don't know. I'm gonna be racist.
No, that's why you have fucking From the Store spelled weird. Old Ass Kendrick. Blue Billy. Main a Minute, Not Spaced Out. Motherfucking. Yeah, it's great. Even the name of the album, Love for Rain, is spelled weird. But one thing, I guess a little fun fact for rappers. If a song is spelled kind of weird and not the usual way, it's probably going to be one of their best songs on the album. I guarantee it. It's either gonna be the best or the worst. There's no in between.
Yeah.
There's no in between. Well, that's Kendrick. I think it has probably one of my least favorite intros until it became one of my favorite intros.
That's crazy.
I did not like the she bad. I was like, what the fuck is this? This is so
I liked it. I was listening. I was looking for my cables. Maybe that's
Then,
why. Maybe I was just like stressed out and this was coming.
And then just him coming in. I think this is when we really hit the style of him putting his name in other people's name.
Oh, this one was very experimental. I thought it was very quirky. I think that's how I'd say
Oh,
it.
I love this song.
I thought it was very. I didn't hate it. It wasn't like
For example,
weird quirky. Like it
whenever
wasn't
he
like
replaces his name, which did you pick up on the name replacements?
I did not.
He said, Uma the Coochie the Jupiter, Smino Musk, Rated X in the X truck. I knew better, do better. Who was I do better? Who better knew better? Then Smino Sanders when I touched down, how got stand up like. But Smilon Musk, I don't think I have to take it as who that's a reference to. But you're not gonna know who this is. Shmeon Sanders. That's a
Bernie
reference.
Sanders?
Deion Sanders.
Oh, the fuck
Off of
Deion.
the. He's a football player. That's why you get the line when I touch down. Because of football.
Speaking of football, you guys can catch my VOD for our fantasy football drafts and see this guy's L-Town draft.
Oh wait, you were also streaming that shit?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just Juan Gazo.
No. I was streaming it. It's literally like 30 minutes.
Oh damn. Okay. But yeah, this song, OS Kendrick, it is. The beat was good. Oh, and then you have the fucking. I will say the second half is very hard to listen to. Whenever he does the high pitched voice at the end of the lines.
Yeah, I didn't hate it. I thought it was like unique, like I said.
It was hard to listen to at first because he goes from like this smooth sounding voice to.
I don't know. Maybe I was just in a weird
Everybody
mindset because of
bit.
Rush.
Yeah, I'm sure you're at the heels of Rush. I'm sure
Yeah.
you're just like anything.
I'm sure
weird,
if I listened to like
anything
the
weird
song,
to you just sounded
yeah.
normal.
I was like, maybe if I was just like listening to normal
I guess,
songs,
yeah,
it
let
was-
me also preface this. When I listened to this album, I had no idea who Smino was. And Old Ass Kendrick, I think, was like the third song I heard from him. I listened to No L's, then 90 Proof, and then Old Ass Kendrick. So I really didn't know what to expect. And so this weird ass shit was not what I was expecting. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was really off-putting at first, but now it's like my third favorite song. I fucking love this song.
After coming off Rush, I was like, this shit, the lyrical genius.
What he fucking said. Cause then he switched off the flow too. It was like capping, whole lot of niggas be capping, 70 hoes that are capping. Da da da. I love that little da 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 da. I think it sets a nice little. I don't know. He has a lot of fun in his music, man. And this is one of my favorite things to think about in music is how fun is it to like recite and like to sing yourself. And I think Smino is so much fun to sing whenever you're by yourself, even like with other people.
Also, I apologize for looking at my phone. I'm not like texting anybody. I'm literally just trying to like keep track of the songs and the time because I can't read the fucking number that far away.
Yeah, we have some shitty.
So
ass
yeah, I was
outside.
like, this is like some internal like notes for me. I'm like, okay, we're on this song. Okay, we're probably gonna take us about another 30 minutes to get through the rest of the songs
Then we have.
because we got like 40 songs left.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember much of Euphoria. Oh, I'm sorry, Old Ass Kendrick. I give that one a. I want a fucking 9 out of 10.
I'd give it an 8.9.
I got an. Oh really? 8.9.
Yes.
0.1 lower than me.
Yes.
Fucking bitch.
That's what you get.
Euphoria. I don't remember too much of Euphoria. But that's because of the song that comes after it. The song before it is like my third favorite. Boo Billy's like my second favorite. So it's just stuck in between two of my favorites. So
This one has like I remember liking the vocals in this one. I
It's
thought they were
a
very
cool song.
Smooth.
it's a cool song, but it's in between and like what I consider to be two of like some of the best songs off this album. So it's just very unfortunately placed for it. Because I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I think the songs after are like top tier.
Really?
Matinee and Blue Billy, I thought were like.
Oh yeah, Blue Billy is so good. Matinee has one line I don't think you'll like, or I'll say it and I want to hear your reaction to it because I was very surprised you said you liked it because I thought this line was gonna make you hate it. But for Euphoria, I don't remember. I mean, it's an 8 out of 10. I just remember really liking the song. I just can't tell you what happens in that song. I just know I like it.
I guess. Okay, yeah. I liked it too. I mean, if you want to jump the gun, Matinee still a while ago, but I still was. You said I wouldn't like it, but it was very upbeat. It was like my tempo.
The line I've been referencing is when he says, I don't text her, let it fester. I don't stress her, I just stretch her. I'm a wrestler, Brock Lesnar.
I mean, I don't know why I wouldn't like it.
Because he's like, what? I don't text her, let it fester. I don't stress her, I just stretch her. I'm a wrestler like Brocky Lesnar. I'm like that sounds like fucking Brocky Lesnar. I was like fucking Brocky Lesnar.
I think I like.
Oh, guess what? You're not really in touch with WWE, huh?
No.
Do you know who Brock Lesnar is?
I've heard of it, Brock Lesnar.
Well, I don't know how big WWE is. Like, I know it's big, and I don't know how big Brock Lesnar is.
Brock Lesnar is a huge one.
Because I know he moved over to UFC and beat the shit out of CM Punk, man. Fuck that nigga. So I was just like, I don't know how big he is. Like, bro.
Everyone knows who Brock Lesnar is.
Okay.
He looks like a motherfucking Viking.
He does.
Yeah, that's probably why.
But, I just thought the line Brocky Lesnar, you would have been like, what the fuck? Brocky Lesnar?
I mean, I guess it's because I knew who Brock Lesnar was.
Yeah, and I guess it is also, you're coming off of the heels of Rush, so.
Yeah.
That's what I gotta remember. You're coming off the heels of Rush.
Yeah, maybe I was just in the right mindset for this.
You were in the perfect mindset for this. This was a great 2 hours to put together. Blue Billy. This is, I think, if not my favorite, my second favorite.
I think it's probably my third favorite.
It has a great message in it.
This has got such a country song title, I'm just gonna be honest.
The reason why it's called Blue Billy is it's all about that blue bill, man. The $blue bill.
I don't know what that is.
Blue strips, blue dollars, blue billies, that's them hundreds. Because on the Ben Franklins, they have a blue strip that go down the middle.
Oh, I
So
didn't know it was referred to it as
So when you talk about blue bus,
I just call them Ben
strips,
Franklins.
You know, Ben Franklin's, hundreds, sorry if you want to say it, but no, it's something about money.
Oh. Okay.
That's why he says, what is it? Capital. That's what he just talks. That's what he talks about capitalism and all that shit. It's because
fuck capitalism.
No, don't fuck capitalism. That's kind of one of the best social things for our country right now.
Right now, but like
I'm not saying I agree with everything it does.
I was like, I
for
think
us as a country, that's kind of what
as
we
a
need to stick
core,
to.
it's kind of bad, but I don't think we should move away from it.
I think that's kind of what we need as a country right now. I don't think it's perfect.
No.
By any means whatsoever. I just think it's kind of beneficial to us right now. So, I'm not going to say fuck capitalism to that, but definitely, I mean, I love this song. It's a great song. I think I think the only place you could put this at is 9 and higher. I mean...
I'd probably give it
9.5. I'm trying to dig it. No, it's a 10 out of 10. It's probably a 10 out of 10. I mean, because even you get the entrepreneur, I did on my own.
I'd probably put it on par with the other ones. I don't think I rated the J. Cole one, but I gave it like a 9. I'd probably put it like a 9.
I really like the ending of this. Whenever he was the entrepreneur, I did it on my own. Entrepreneur, I did a lot on my own. That was a great ending part. The flow at the end was great. I mean, this whole vibe in the album.
So I'm like I can't really sing along to rap songs most of the time.
Really?
Because I don't say the N-word.
Well, that's a good thing. Smino doesn't say the N-word a lot.
I know he does not, but there's a lot.
He's very good about it.
Kendrick says the N-word a lot.
Earth Gang.
A lot of people, and I'm like, I cannot listen to, like, I cannot just sing along because if I just can't say, that's a word that I can't say.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. I'm black, so I have no issue.
Yeah, I
with
was
that.
like, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm black. I have no issue.
I may be like brown, but I'm not black brown.
But nah, I love Blue Billy. That's like fucking. That's a 10 out of 10 song for me. I fucking love everything about that song. The intro was great. Little fun fact. When he says La Mancha on the beat, he's talking about Monty Booker, who is a producer that he's worked with before to make one of my favorite songs of his called Rice and Gravy. Dude, that song is so fun. That's the single I want to review at some point. That's a great single. We need to review the Colors version. But,
I need to figure out how Patreon works.
Yeah, Patreon's gonna be great, man. Whenever you get a Patreon.
I know there's different tiers. I don't even know. I guess we can discuss the name. I'm probably gonna have like 3 tiers.
Yeah, I mean, we'll
figure
it out.
works,
I mean, I guarantee you, everything about this podcast is gonna change probably week by fucking week.
Yeah.
There's gonna be so many changes.
I might not even have a week. A mic next week.
Maybe.
It depends if I can find these fucking chords. Or I guess we record bi-weekly, so...
Yeah, it's bi-weekly.
About 2 weeks.
I don't know, I fucking love Blue Billy.
I'm so upset. Those are $30 chords.
I just don't think that there's a downside to Blue Billy. Everything about that song was great. The chorus was good. He keeps it fresh.
I think Blue Billy, Matinee, and the J. Cole one, I can't remember. 90 proof?
90 proof.
I think were probably tied for me. I think they're all like 9s. Those are my favorites.
Matinee, I love the vocals on Matinee. I know that the world is a Monday.
I thought it was very catchy and upbeat.
It's such a great song. He has so much... Dude, I just love his vocals. It sounds like he has so much fun singing his songs and rapping his songs. It's such a great time listening to him. Matinee, I give that song... It's a 9 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, it's a 9. I think it was very catchy.
I love the ending where he's like, I heard, was it? I heard Atlanta got some big old butts. Louisiana got some big old butts. Oh yeah, Houston winning made me at the bazaar. Like whenever that just, I say these.
I apologize if my feet are like out now.
You stepped
you
on
can't
candy.
see it. I stepped on candy and I just took off my socks.
Yeah, that was just, dude, the sexual tension's a little too high.
That's crazy.
What,
hey man, I recently cut my toenails, so they're sexy.
I know, bro. They're fucking. I don't want to keep.
What's after
we'll back. I hate feet, man. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Mode in a minute.
Yeah, mode in a minute. Was it?
Mode in a minute. I like the way that sounds.
No, mode in a minute. When I pick you up, I'm gonna drop you down. Or some shit like that. I don't like the song. I thought that part was a little too prominent throughout the song. It reminded me of Drake. Fuck
That's
Drake.
crazy.
That's all I got. Fuck Drake.
Drake's so weird.
Well, I'll say this: like he has a legacy for a reason. His older songs do go hard. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'll never say his
I'm not a
stuff.
full blown Drake hater. You know, I ain't gonna deny the man his success. But like his newer music's just lazy. So fuck Drake. Fuck Drake type shit. You know?
Music is, dude, he fucking used the AI version of Tupac's voice in one of his diss tracks. Yeah, come on, man. Everyone.
I'm talking like prior diss track Drake.
I know.
Because let me be honest, we all know why people don't like Drake. All right, he fucking did weird shit to 16-year-old kids, girls, not kids, girls. Kids makes it sound so much worse than probably what actually happened. He's just a weird guy, just a weird ass man. Probably shouldn't be famous, but oh well. What are you gonna do about it? He already has his money. He's not going away.
Sadly.
More in a minute. I probably gonna go. I don't remember this song in all honesty.
I don't remember the song either.
I give it a 7 out of 10.
I don't remember hating it, so I'm gonna give it also a 7 out of 10.
Then we get to Defibrillator. I love this song.
Defibrillator.
Oh down, whoa, she's stopping the nosebleeds. Was it? Oh down, whoa, she's. Everybody knows me now. Like speeding, don't slow down.
This one had a lot of introspective lyrics.
Oh yeah,
which is probably why you liked it.
Oh yeah, whenever it was a hard week for me this week. There's a lot of mental shit was going down. Fucking Defibrillator and yeah, bro, Smino Saba, bro. They got me through some shit this week. So yeah, man, just give them some love, man. Fucking love them. They're great rappers, man. They do a lot. They do a lot, and they've helped out a lot of newer rappers coming up. It's really cool, man. It's really cool. Defibrillator's great. He at the end has a story about something that I can personally relate to. I don't think you can relate to.
Probably not.
Not at all, but I can relate to this somewhat.
Can't relate to a lot of shit.
It's just whenever he talked about how his uncle's in jail and how
I've had uncles in jail, but I'm not close with them.
And how like his uncle was just proud because whenever he go on the kiosk, hearing some of the new music, they were always talking about this weird dude named Smino. He didn't know who he was, never really peeped his songs. He just kind of knew the name. And just whenever he found out that was his nephew, he gave him a call. It was a great little segment in that song. I mean, it's just a heartwarming song. It's a great song, and we really just, I don't know, this album gives a lot of look into Smino's life. I found out that he's fucking half Haitian.
He's half what?
He's Haitian.
What is that?
Haiti.
I did not know they called Haiti, people from Haiti, Haitian.
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 Haitin. Haitian.
Haiti is over there, and that's
Latin America.
Latin America?
It's Latin America.
Is it actually?
Yeah. I want to say it's around the Dominican Republic.
That makes sense. Okay.
I want to say it's one
in the Caribbean.
It's an
right?
island. It's an island.
Is it around the Caribbean?
I think so.
Okay.
But it's an island country.
I don't know.
Or republic. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But he's Haitian, so he actually he knows Spanish. Like he knows good Spanish.
I did not know that.
It's fucking in his first album.
I'm fucking Mexican. I don't know Spanish.
He said, what? I love the way she looks. Sequado. Talk about how he's gonna do a lot of bench press, and he said Equinox. Oops, I mean Equinox. I mean, he's just a funny ass dude, man. I fucking love him.
Little toe reveal going on.
Fucking stop, show you. All right, next song. Defibrillator, 10 out of 10. I love this song.
I like Defibrillator.
I love this song. The next song, This song is stuck in my head 24/7.
I'm gonna give Defibrillator a 8.
If you vibrate low, boom boom boom, bust my way. I love this song, Garden Lady, man. It's such a great song. It's a weird. It's like a. This one's like.
Oh my god, we're actually getting close to the end of the album.
It gives off, at least for someone like me personally, it reminds me a lot of like 90s R&B. If you vibrate low, like at least with the beat. And then he hit one of my favorite lines he did was, "My brother's just like the I-Leave. No, I don't promote bars. I'm a country and bow-legged with just enough promise." I'm like, oh, I'm gonna fly. Oh, he flown on this motherfucker. Shit. Smino, dude, he just has such a great way with his flows, man. I love this shit. Garden Lady. Oh, then at the end of the song, he had this funny ass lyric where I think this song was for his grandma. She just got out of knee surgery and she needs something to dance to. His cousin not hitting him up. He's like, "Yeah, man, I need to make a song for grandma. She needs something to dance to." I'm like, bro, that just makes this song so much better.
It's always nice when you hear songs like that.
Any fucking input whatsoever?
I don't remember.
Do you not remember? Okay, that's all you had to say.
That's
man.
what I was like, I'm gonna
man.
let you speak before I'm like, yo, I'm gonna be honest. Bro.
Oh yeah, I was done. I guess I should rate it.
I was like, when it came like the end of the songs, I don't remember Garden Lady and the ones. I think Curtains and Lee Lovey, I have a difficulty remembering, but like Settle Down and Pledge, I remember for the wrong reasons.
Garden Lady, I give an 8 out of 10. I really like this song. It's not in my opinion a highlight, but it's definitely a sleeper hit.
Yeah.
Now Settle Down. What the? Okay. Smino, if you ever see this, which I doubt, but if you do, I mean that's first off, make my fucking day. What was up with this beat, man? This beat was weird as hell.
Yeah.
I mean, like, no, it was very theater kid. It's very theater core, which, I guess our podcast viewers might actually really fuck with that.
And Smino, if you ever do see this and want to be on the podcast and discuss it with us, email us in the YouTube channel.
Let me do the shout out. What the fuck was that? Look, Smino, look, just come on the podcast, man. It'd be great as fuck to hang out. It'd just be cool, bro. Talk about rap.
Yeah, we're the back
shout
of
out
my
some
house.
people. You feel me? Shout out some people you want to get some love to.
Yeah, you come to the back of my house. I promise I'm not weird.
What the fuck?
That's where you act like this is the most ghetto fucking setup.
Hey, look, bro. Smino used to some ghetto shit. I mean, he ain't gonna worry about it. But I mean, look, man, it's great. It's just great. It's a great opportunity. It's a great podcast. I'm having fun. Hope y'all having fun. Hope y'all love that first episode. This is like the one difficult part about podcasts is having episodes like made before they come out.
Dude, I know the most difficult thing about podcasts is I have like fucking nightmares where I'm like, did it record? Is the audio right? Like, because if it's not, I'm gonna do the whole thing all over again.
Fuck that. No fucking episode.
Exactly. I'm just like almost like I like have like fucking like waking like paranoia now that I'm like, oh my god, what if something fucked up and I just couldn't see it on the fucking setup?
Like in these early stages, it's cool, bro. Like I just want to let you know, in these early stages, man, we don't have a team. We have to.
Cameraman Brian's gonna join us like once every fucking year.
No, Cameraman Brian Can we have like?
He's working right now.
Can y'all donate to make sure Cameraman Brian can be in every video?
The Patreon's only going to Brian's bank account, so he doesn't have to work.
Okay, wait, I didn't say that shit. I'm like, I want to make money off that shit too.
It's like, Brian, we got to get him out of his job. He works at home.
Bro, I want a cameraman. I want a cameraman to interact with.
Because I like the fun. I like we were editing the first episode. I was like, that's pretty funny having Brian there and just talk to us off screen.
Or just having a cameraman.
Yeah, I was like, that was a nice vibe. And then like the rest of the episodes, he just had to work.
Yeah, we're very busy people. Very busy as in.
I don't know. After he
we're
leaves,
young adults figuring out how to have a normal life while working.
After he leaves, I'm literally gonna go write an essay. So.
Oh really?
An essay to write.
Damn. So we're not getting lunch?
Probably not. I was like, because also my parents left, so there was no one here to watch Christian.
I see.
I was like, if my parents didn't leave, I probably would have been like, alright, let's go get lunch.
Yeah, probably get lunch. Yeah, Garland, I like. Settle Down, weird as hell, beat weird. I'm not gonna lie, I just completely forgot what song we're on. But yeah, it's fucking Settle Down. I wanted to like this song because it has Raven Lene on it. I usually like her singing. I'll say this: this is the opposite of metal for me. The vocal performance was top tier. in my opinion. But the fucking instrumentals and the beat killed the song for me personally. I listened to the entirety of this song probably twice, and it was difficult. I tried. I really pushed myself because I was hoping it was like the beat was gonna end. Maybe like a beat switch. Just like one of the only songs he doesn't do a beat switch on. And I think this is the only song that needs a beat switch. Give it 5 out of 10, man.
Give it a 5. I think the only thing that's lower is the next song. I think I dislike the song more than I liked. I mean, I think I disliked Pudgy.
I'm not gonna lie. Both of these are skips. Both of these are easy skips.
I did not. Little Uzi. He's not my favorite.
I don't know. Cause Uzi doesn't come in first.
No.
So I can listen to Pudgy. I can't listen to Settle Down. So I would have to say Pudgy's probably like a 5.5.
Lil Uzi's also one of the only rappers I've actually listened to an album from. I
I
believe it was the 2021.
Oh, 2021.
It was right. I think it was a COVID album.
Was that Return to a Tape? Or was that 2016? I'm not the biggest Uzi fan. I don't know the dates of his albums. Sadly.
I don't either. I'm trying to look it up right now. But he's one of the only free rappers because everyone was talking about it because it was like.
Probably Return to a Tape.
It was like.
Or what is it? Love is Rage, Love the Rage, something like that.
Where the fuck are his albums at?
Are you not used to Spotify on the fucking phone?
I'm using Spotify on the phone, but like it's.
Shit, it's not that.
Maybe it was Pluto X, Baby Pluto. Fuck, you got a lot of albums around that time. No, it was Eternal Take.
Was it Eternal Take?
Yeah.
Like, I remember that being like his biggest fucking album.
Because it came out like it was 2020. It was like.
Well, it was no. That's not the. What fucking happened was that the whole album got fucking leaked.
Oh, you're right, and like half the songs weren't even on it, right? That were like leaked.
Half. It was like 70% of that song. Like the whole album was changed.
Yeah, I remember.
That's why it's a huge album.
This is like. I'm about to be called a fucking nerd, but I remember I was playing Fortnite because the Marvel season was happening.
But to be fair, that was valid though. Like that's a valid sentence. I think we were all playing Fortnite when Marvel came out.
That was the only one.
But no, and people gave him shit for that album, which
people were like it's ass. I don't remember hating it. I remember like enjoying it.
It doesn't matter if it's ass or not. When your whole album gets leaked, like 2 weeks before you drop it, there's nothing you can fucking do.
It happens to like.
I know it happens to Playboy, but he But he leaks his own shit, so I don't feel bad. I don't feel as bad for him.
Yeah, I remember this whole album got leaked, and like people liked the songs that were on the leak, but since they got leaked, it was completely changed whenever it finally dropped.
But when you also leak your own shit, you open. In my opinion, when you start leaking your own music, you open the door for other people to leak it.
Yeah.
So therefore, I don't feel bad. His shit got leaked. He shouldn't have been dumb enough to leak in the first place. That's not to say I don't like Playboy Cardi. I like his music. I was one of the only people that liked Whole Lot Red when it first came out. When I first listened to it, I was like, I fuck with this album. Not to the extent that I do now, but I mean, I fuck with it. I like Playboy, but I just think, I don't feel bad when this shit got leaked. I felt bad when Uzi got leaked, because I don't think Uzi was the type of leak shit.
Yeah, I felt really bad. I especially felt bad when it got leaked and everyone trashed on the actual album because it got leaked. That's like, that's not cool. That's not cool.
Yeah, that's the one downside of hip hop culture.
Because I think this came out the same year that Eminem's Music to Be Murdered By album came out. I remember somebody was arguing with me that Eminem's album was better. And I was like, you on some fucking meth. Because the only album, I guarantee you, if you ask someone to name a song from music that could murder, you're only going to get one answer, and it's Godzilla.
Wasn't Venom on that album?
No, that was on Kamikaze.
I was on Kamikaze. Fuck that album.
Yeah, it was like
that album did have a song with a rapper called Jordan Lucas though, called Lucky You. I fuck with Jordan Lucas. Shout out to Jordan, bro. He's from fucking Boston. Apparently, I looked up Boston. He's like the biggest rapper from Boston.
I was like, I only know Kamikaze because of Venom and because immediately after the album dropped, he got in a rap beef with Machine Gun Kelly.
Fuck Machine Gun Kelly.
It was like, it was crazy because the single he made, Kill Shot, was better than anything on his album.
Yeah.
It's like,
what else do you think? Just yeah.
Yeah, it was like, it was so weird. I don't know. I don't even hate Machine Gun Kelly.
I'll say this. He's just fucking weird.
He's weird.
No, because he tried to say he started the whole new emo wave. He tried to claim that whole new wave.
I think the one song I really don't like is Emo Girl. That shit plays all the time.
Okay, but that's just saying the one song. That's like, yeah, man, the one Imagine Dragons song I can't stand is Thunder. While it is true, everyone fucking hates Thunder. I'm sorry, Thunder's not a good song. No. I'm not gonna go into
Emo Girl's on Fortnite. And I have to listen to that because JoJo will pick
so
it.
Is Thunder.
Is Thunder in Fortnite?
I know Believer is, and Believer's not a good song.
I like Believer.
I don't like Believer.
I think Believer. I have like fond memories of Believer because it played. I think it was during the Nintendo Switch trailer.
Well, I had fond memories, and then I listened to it again fairly recently.
Maybe I should listen to it recently.
And I was like, bro, this shit sucks. I was like, bro, like, it's just hard to listen to. I'm sorry, we're not talking about Imagine Dragons, because we're going to have one person. We're going to have one person send me fucking death threats over this.
There are multiple people. Imagine Dragons, I think their earlier out stuff is really good, but I don't really like it.
I don't know. I just think they're... I'm not... We can talk about Imagine Dragons one day. Today's not going to be that day, though. That needs to be a whole episode by
itself. We got 2 songs left, 2 of which I don't remember anymore.
My favorite song, Curtains. That song...
I think I was just so tired from
fucking good.
Little Uzi.
He comes in and he says, say the shit my father said about us speaking truth. God, he in bravado, bury the boo. And then he said, what is it? Reach for the stars, don't reach for my guys, facing the facts. Nigga, we black, so we blacking out. Now, $100%, I shut my account on my granddaddy's house. I'm passing it down. I mean, it's just a great song. The beat was great. His first flow just, he just didn't take a fucking breath, but it was a slow flow. So I was just like, dude, fucking, like, breathe, bro. He's like, let the chuckle dumb fucks, dumb, it just kind of going on like this slow ass flow. He wasn't speeding up, wasn't really like, it was just like, it's fucking impressive.
The only thing I remember are like the lyrics.
I fucking love this song.
Like
this is probably my favorite song.
Speeding through that motherfucker. This motherfucker didn't even breathe.
This is probably like my favorite song off the entire album. It's probably like one of my biggest go backs. This one, actually I'll talk about my favorites after we finish this last song, which was, I'm sorry, I didn't even rate the song. Wow, I sped through that one. I'm sorry.
The ones I don't remember, I don't feel comfortable rating, so I'm gonna...
Curtains, bro, that's a 10 out of 10 song. That's a great fucking song. I love that shit, man.
I promise I'll start taking notes.
No, it's cool, because I probably won't take notes. So, I mean, no pressure.
I'm not gonna take like a fucking essay.
Well, I guess this whole thing, so
like
I guess
the beat.
behind the beat, fuck you. Behind the scenes, sorry, you got me messed up. Behind the scenes for you guys, this, at least for the plan, is to have it be very casual, very, like, everyday man, kind of reacting to music, so that way you don't have, like, two snot-nosed
I'm not gonna
music
pretend
critics,
like
pretentious douchebags.
Yeah, I'm not gonna act pretentious because I cannot. I'm not a fucking artist.
I'm like, dude, we're too fucking dumb. All right, we're back, baby.
All right, let's just hurry up and get this last song out of the way before the camera dies for the 50th song.
So we
camera's died so many times.
Was it Lee and Reggie? What the fuck is the name of this last song? Lee and Love?
Yeah, Lee something Lovey. Lee and Love. Yeah, Lee. I was being Lee and Lovey.
Lee and Lovey. This song is very prominent on when we hear the "Love Can Hurt," which you probably don't remember this, but he said, "Has anybody ever used you? Beat your heart till it's black and blue." This whole song is about a toxic relationship of him giving his all and putting her first, and then her also putting herself first. And in the chorus, he says, you know, it doesn't matter if we argue, it doesn't matter if we fight, because as long as we both know that you're going to come first in the relationship, that's all that matters, because I'm still thinking of you. But then we never hear that reciprocation of her thinking of him. So, I mean, it's just about like a toxic love relationship that kind of blossoms into something positive at the end of him leaving and getting his head back on straight. And big ups to Smino, man. Big ups. This is a great album. Really personal album. I like this album. I like the vibe of this album.
Yeah, someone who doesn't listen to rap a lot, I really enjoyed this album, so...
That's why this feels hard to call this rap at points, though. I feel like it's very, like...
It's a lot of mixture. Because, like...
He sings a lot.
No one artist has an album or even a song that sticks to just one fucking genre. Unless you're country, then that
But I feel like Smino, like, buys the line so well.
Yeah.
It is hard to say whether it's rap or singing.
There's a lot of people like that. Like, I know... Childish Gambino, a lot of his songs, people...
This is America.
Yeah, I was like...
It's
a lot of R&B, it's a lot of rap, and it's
yeah.
like... you can't just put one genre specifically to his songs.
I was about to say, I'm not going to say it in general, because I was like, I gotta tell you this, man. A lot of the hip-hop game is just straight rap.
No,
I'm not going to lie. That's kind of why I don't listen to a lot of my rap albums, at least when it comes to, like, mainstream artists, because it's just kind of like, I'm going to hear it on the radio at work, I'm going to get the whole vibe of the album, and I'm not going to want to fucking listen to it afterwards. Like, I'm sorry, like, Luh Tyler, I'm not listening to a fucking Luh Tyler song. Just because of the name. Luh space Tyler.
Yeah.
You give me... I'm sorry, that was a quick little rant. I fucking hate that name. It's a stupid name.
Alright, but I guess that's a good. I guess that's it for the episode.
Alright, I guess.
Next album I chose.
I'm not gonna say my favorite songs.
Fuck you. Fine. Say your favorite songs. I'll say. I could say. I mean, everyone already knows. It's the same three I've been talking about this entire album.
My favorite songs, probably in order of the top 5. Favorite one is probably Blue Billy. It's so easy to go back to. It's so just laid back. It probably goes Blue Billy, Defibrillator, Curtains, Old Ass Kendrick, then probably was it? I want to say Garden Lady. I mean, I don't know. Those 5 just had such a strong presence. The reason why I don't go back to No L's, even though I love that song, is because I've already had my piece with that song. When I first listened to this album, that was like the main song I had to go back to. So now I've moved on to new songs and new sounds, if you will.
I was like 90 Proof, Matinee, and.
I know that the word is a matinee. So I love the way he says that.
Those. That's why I don't know. Maybe it was just. I thought it was catchy.
His energy, bro. He has such great energy.
That's why those are my favorites. And next episode, I chose it. I went with something completely on the opposite spectrum of the albums I've normally been picking. It's a Bruno Mars album, Doo-Wops and Hooligans. Everyone knows this album. I literally just...
24 Karat Magic. Yeah. Oh, is that on that album?
Yeah, I believe that's the first song. I believe that's the first song on the album.
I was saying, whenever I think of Bruno Mars, I think of Uptown Funk and 24 Karat Magic. 24 Karat Magic in the
2010. Oh, wait, no. Oh, it's not his album. That's so surprising. Because I can name you, like, the first 3 songs. Like, the first, literally, there's so many fucking... There's so many. Like, these are very popular.
Where were we? There are so many popular songs.
Shut up, fuck. Like the first 2 are Grenade and Just the Way You Are. The first 2 are Grenade.
I'll catch a grenade for ya.
Those are like and.
I can't sound like Bruno, so don't expect it.
Yeah, I can't sound like Bruno. That guy has vocals of silk.
I guess you could say his vocals are very silky sonic.
I'm gonna punch you in the face. I was gonna make the same joke, but I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Yeah, bro. Shout out Anderson. Dude, I fucking love Anderson .Paak, man. Personally, controversial. I like Anderson .Paak more than Bruno Mars.
I don't think I've heard of his.
I guess a little fun fact for the podcast. He was on a Freddie Gibbs song called Giannis, and his part, he says, "Came out in the blood, shots to the brain, snow on the bluff, cause for a truce, but truce came with snubs, body hit the pavement, money came for months, Kane paid the bills, penthouse the suites, sugar on the hills, some will get free, but most will get killed, I'm just doing me, and me, I'm doing still."
I feel like that sounds very familiar.
Dude, I fucking love Anderson .Paak. He's a great rapper, singer, drummer.
I know he has a Fortnite skin.
He deserves it. I mean, like, look, I'm not gonna lie. Anyone that deserves a Fortnite skin.
No, I don't think Karol G deserves a Fortnite skin. You can't tell me Karol G got a Fortnite skin recently. I don't think she deserves it.
Okay, so out of anyone that got a Fortnite skin.
Oh, you're saying everyone who got one deserves one.
No, out of anyone that got one, I think Anderson .Paak deserves one a lot.
All Metallica got one. W Metallica.
Where's my J.I.D. skin?
Billie Eilish got one.
Where's my Kendrick skin? Where's my J. Cole skin?
Karol G is...
Who the fuck is Karol G?
That's exactly...
because I know the name. I've seen the name.
They're like they're really popular in the Hispanic community.
How many Mexicans play Fortnite, bro?
A lot. Goku's in the game. What do you mean?
Okay, but like Dragon Ball is worldwide, my nigga. Like,
but dude, it's like a it's like a religion in the Hispanic community.
Okay, Naruto's in the game, my nigga.
Naruto isn't what
Black
popular.
People. Black people. Okay, that's what I'm like. Where's my?
I'm not black. I don't know anything about that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, Naruto's in the game. Where's my Kendrick skin?
I don't know.
Where's my Playboy Farty
You
skin?
got The Weeknd.
Yeah, but he wore the fucking MF Doom mask. In my opinion, he's nowhere near as good as MF Doom. So fucking take that mask off.
I only know this one album, so I can't even talk.
I don't know. He's cool, but like.
Yeah, no, his HBO show was fucking.
Yeah, he had a show. Fun fact, Freddie Gibbs.
I don't have to cut this out because of what the show involves. The whole show is him raping a girl.
Freddie Gibbs.
Yo, just move past that.
Bro, he on that CeeLo Green shit, bro.
I like CeeLo.
Do y'all know? Did you know about that CeeLo Green shit? He got he allegedly, there's an allegation that he drugged a woman and had sex with her against her will.
This is all being cut.
But no, this is Patreon content. What do you mean?
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, I thought this would be good Patreon content, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, juicy Patreon. Man, see, I got content, bro. Fuck this nigga right here, bro. You ain't think about Patreon.
I always think about content.
No, you not. Obviously not.
I stream.
I just don't have shit to do content with, bro.
Exactly.
Damn.
All right.
But, no, he got allegedly, and then he said, after it was proven not true, he said, even if she doesn't remember it, is it really sexual assault?
That's crazy.
And I was like, damn, he fucking did that shit.
I need that on a t-shirt.
I'm like, he probably did that shit. I know he's done shit. That's the shit. I don't want to say he did it. Maybe not to that degree. I'm sure he was pissed off that someone lied on his name. But to say, is it really assault if they don't remember it? I think it's kind of fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's it. That's something JoJo would say. God damn.
Yeah, this happened back in like 2016, by the way. Like this happened a while ago, and he has not really been that blackballed from the industry.
CeeLo did this?
CeeLo Green.
Damn.
That's why everyone was like, what the fuck?
I was just listening on the way home.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to, like, controversies with artists, if their art doesn't correlate to the controversy, bro, it's whatever.
Well, yeah, people still listen to R. Kelly, Michael Jackson.
Well, okay, we'll say with Michael Jackson, I cannot listen to Pretty Young Thing. That one does have some weird, I don't know, that one just makes me feel a little weird. I wanna love you, pretty young thing. I mean, like, I thought he was talking about like a 20-year-old woman, but then after the whole shit came out, I'm like, bro, this did not age well.
I did not age well at all.
Was it The Way You Make Me Feel?
The way you make me feel.
The way you turn me on.
So, intro, outro time?
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, shit, we did the outro. Fuck, I'm not.
I think you did one outro for the first episode. I don't think you've ever done it again.
Alright, I mean, shit, have a good one, y'all. It's been a great time speaking with y'all. Peace out. What?
Can I go catch?
I'm getting to the plugs
Okay,
first.
okay,
I'm wishing the audience a
alright.
good vibe. They're our first priority.
You're right, my man.
Man, look at this selfish ass nigga I do a
Yeah.
podcast with, man. Alright, have a good one, y'all. Hope it stay safe, stay solid out there, man. Be healthy, eat, drink healthy. Follow this man, Jonathan Lopez, on.
You can catch me on YouTube at Pizza Power. You can catch me on Twitch at Pizza Power YT, and you can catch me on Twitter at Pizza Power YT as well. Those are all my socials. I stream, try to stream daily. So if you guys want to stop by, say hi.
What do you stream?
I stream whatever. I'm a variety streamer. Literally whatever I feel like playing that day, I'll stream it.
Alright, that's up. Yeah, if you want to catch me on social media, follow this podcast. We've done this a little bit of times. He knows my timing now, but yeah, I mean, this is my social media. I don't really use social media like that. So just follow this podcast. Help us get rich. Cause fuck,
That's crazy.
Support the poor, man. We need that money. Then we can scam you guys in the future. Fuck yeah.
This has been Friendly Dissonance, and I hope you guys have some good vibes. We'll catch you on the next episode.
Man, peace out. Recommend us some new albums, man.